Okay, well, Pro777 here, and sorry about that background audio. I was pacing around my room waiting to see if my sister and her friend would barge in. You see, she has a friend over today, and that's creating some problems. Yeah. Anyway, while we're doing this 4th episode in my 10 subscriber special miniseries on the White Treehollow, which will have about 40 episodes, I think, because that's how many floors are on the White Treehollow. But I'd like to say one thing. I hadn't posted videos for a 4-day period around the last week of June in 2013, because I got my computer taken away. I got the computer I was using taken away, all my computer privileges taken away for 4 days. This is because I was playing on the faction server, on the Minecraft server I normally play on, and the guy asked for a teleport to me. I gave him that teleport permission. He teleported to me to check out my base. I thought he was going to be truthful and nice, and then you know what he does? He backstabs me and threatens to destroy my base unless I show him where the faction's headquarters are, and I make him promise not to raid it or anything. He promises not to. He backstabbed me. I let him teleport to my faction's home base. Big mistake. He destroyed both my faction's home base and my base that I put over 24 hours work into. The guy's username was Legend3456. If you ever run into him in Minecraft server, please murder him several times over. Well, even better, ban him before he gets on the Minecraft server. He is not to be trusted with op level permissions. Just pisses me off. He destroyed something that I put over 24 hours work into, and I know, don't say, oh no, it's factions. Guess what? I cried at first, and then I yelled and screamed, and I ended up getting angry and yelling and wishing he was dead. And I bashed a dent in the fridge in my house. A metal fridge, for that matter. That's how mad I was that he destroyed something. I wasted a full day, 24 hours of my life, putting some work into something only for it to get destroyed in what? 2 minutes? Because I had Uber picks and Uber swords left over from when the admins went crazy on the server and spawned in a bunch of stuff. I just wanted to get that out. Yeah, it made me really pissed. And if you ever run into Legend3456, LEGEND3456, that's his username, or GamerDanMan, GAMERDANMAN, ban them from your server, ban them, whatever you do. Jail them, even better. If you have a jail plugin, jail them for 365 hours. Jail them for 24 hours total. Make them feel the pain I felt to have something of mine destroyed that I put so much work into. That is all. We are challenging Area 4 today. Yes. I've just been wanting to get it out for so long because I've been so pissed at those two for just destroying something I had spent so much work on. I mean, I have to start from scratch. I had a very successful wheat farm. I could have gained power. See how power works on servers? Conversation group did work on this place, and then they opened it up as a training ground. Sounds a bit suspicious to me. Well, in this episode, I would like to ask you guys, the fans of my channel, if you could join any Pokemon villainous team, which villainous team would it be? Just a discussion question. I didn't. Anyway, so if you could join any Pokemon villainous team, except for the Generation 6 team, because I don't know what that team is, and I don't want people saying its name, because if I hear its name, I'm going to be flipping out in the description, because I'm trying to do a blind Let's Play on the game. I don't want any spoilers. Are we clear on that? Clear. Okay. So, personally, out of the Generation's 5 teams, that includes Snag'em and Cypher, in case you're wondering, I would join Team Galactic. Why? I'll say in the comments if people ask why. Anyway, so leave that in the comments why you would join, if you could join any any villainous team from the Pokemon games, which villainous team would it be, and why? Leave that in the comments. I'd love to know. And like, with Team Plasma, you have Plasma, and then you have Neoplasma, or New Plasma, which is in black and white. And also, with Team Rocket, you have the, what I call the Era 1, you have the Era 1 and Era 2 Team Plasmas, which are the, you have the first Era Team Rocket and the second Era Team Rocket. Second Era is when they're trying to get their boss back. First Era is when they had their boss. So, yeah, just saying that right now. Also, would you join the Cypher led by Grebo or the Cypher led by, I forgot what it was, Nastor? If you were to join Cypher. You're not smart. Oh, he is smart. Also, about Pokemon, I only have one complaint about the design of anything in the games, and that's the Gardevoir and Gallade sprites. Tangela, we need a fire type. No, let's get my Lopunny out here. Anyway, those are my only complaints. Gallade, because I think Gallade would work better without like bubbles at its tips, and Gardevoir and Gallade both, they don't have opposable thumbs, and I imagine them having the 3 fingers still. Just like a human's hand, their hand would be just like a human hand, except without the pinky finger, or I don't know what the finger's officially called, but the 5th finger and they would still have an opposable thumb. Just my opinion. Unlike the default game sprite, which gives them no opposable thumb and just 3 fingers. It just kind of makes me wonder, why'd they do that? Make something that looks so human and give it only 3 fingers? Could have been intentional, but I don't know why. Oh, I can't use my bag here, dang it. Quit sapping my health! Tangela sapping my health. Anyway, they said the area is gone like large on floor 4 and down, so... Tell me, where's the gate trainer? The gate trainer is alone in the room that they are in. Let's rearrange my team a bit. Actually, yeah, let's keep Aragorn in the front. Now, it's starting to... He's a lone person in a room. Excuse me? Still one person in the room, but this guy's a fighting guy. So let's put Soraya in. No, Saria. It's Saria. Why do I keep saying Soraya? It's Saria in the front. And sorry about the cross pixelation, but that's what happens when you film with the camera. I don't know any good, like, I want an emulator that films at least 720p. If anyone could tell me if a program that films, like, DS games and stuff, especially, like, 3DS stuff at 720p, I'd love to know the name of that program. 720p is, like, basic HD. My camera, as you notice, it can film at 1080, but that's pretty high. That's awfully high, and it's not really needed for a Pokemon game. So 720p, and also, even in the new game, 720p I think would be pretty good, as that's the DS's resolution itself. But 1080p would be even better. So if we can find a 720 or 1080p software that records DS games, that would be great. Anyway, well, about my Pokemon fanfiction I'm writing, I've got the introduction down. It's ready to upload as soon as my dad reads over it and approves it. He wants to make sure there's no swearing or sexual content in it, stuff like that, but I wouldn't put a lot of that in there anyway. I only put it here and there for a realistic touch. You know what I mean? No. Like Stephen King realistic touch. Anyway. Northeast. Okay. Gate trainer's alone in a room. You might be the gate trainer. I don't know, maybe it's just some people trying to survive in the middle of a freaking forest. Do you ever think of that? Sorry. I got out of hand. Okay, let's just Shadow Ball. I've got way too many Shadow Balls left. Let's just eliminate this thing real quick with Shadow Balls. Onyx. Grass type. That's in case it has sturdy. And it probably has either sturdy or iron head or rock head, whatever that ability is that gets rid of recoil. You remind me of the Ruin Maniacs from Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. I mean, I love Generation 4 because it had so many different trainer types. You didn't just have your ace trainers, your youngsters, your fishermen. You had a wide variety of trainer types, such as the Ruin Maniacs, the PIs, the beauties. Yeah, beauties. I think this guy's the gate trainer. This guy's not the gate trainer. Now in Generation 5, I won't complain about a lack of trainer types, but I'm just saying there wasn't really enough. Although I love how in the Generation 5 Part 2 is what I nickname it. Like the second part of Generation. So anyway, about the sprite difference, I mean, there were so many sprites in Generation 5. There were the collectors, whatever they were called, the rare Pokemon collectors, the fishermen, the youngsters, the rich boys, the pretty girls, something girl was the girl version of a rich boy. There were so many different sprites, the gentleman, socialettes, the PIs. I mean, the PIs, the private investigators. The best train idea ever. Private investigator. That was priceless, in my opinion. That's the gate trainer. That's the gate trainer. Here we go again. Get this over with. I wonder who did all the level design for the Pokemon games. Oh, it's probably in the credits. Probably in the game's credits. I'm just too lazy to read them. I'm too busy watching both screens, watching the stuff change during the credits for the game that I've only seen once. I need to kill this thing fast. Kill it with stab! Okay. Gotta love these cat pistols. They're such cheap toys, but they're so much fun. I don't know why that was doing on my desk. Ah, grass type. A Quagsire, eh? Quagsire. Quagsire. Yeah, I got something to tell you. Leaf Blade. I had a friend once who nicknamed his Trico from his Generation 3 game Leaf Blade because of just how powerful the move was. Just how awesome of a move it was. Good, keep that guard up and you'll do fine. Northeast. Should I try to find a nurse? Yeah. Yeah, Horus, you're on the... No, you're not on the front line, Horus. Horus. I'm about to change your name. I can't pronounce your name anymore. Horus. 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 Ah, Male Ranger. Why wasn't that predictable? What's at the bottom? What's at the bottom? Crystals. Shiny crystals. Or rare plants, one of the two. It's gonna be looking like the Scarlet Pillars down there. Another extra 94 reference. Let's make my, superior a little too overpowered. I could have sworn back in Generation 4, whenever I would see a Budu use growth, I could have sworn the sprite actually grew each time. Was that just me, or did anyone else see that? I mean, Generation 5 added so many moves to the game that it just kind of became a bit ridiculous, you know? But it actually, a lot of those moves added great single and double battle strategies, and even gave Mewtwo its own signature move, Psycho Strike, the most powerful psychic type move in the game, having the power of 150, and you have to recharge afterwards. That was 140 and lowers the special attack. Time to set up my OP Gardevoir. Focus on mine. You know, something funny, there's actually one Pokemon that can learn a lock-on move and a one-hit KO move. Articuno can learn Sheer Cold and Miracle Eye. So you use Miracle Eye, they're like, why do you have to learn Miracle Eye? Uses Sheer Cold. What now? Anyway. I think the levels are actually higher than they're supposed to be because I'm on challenge mode. In the game, I have the challenge mode key enabled, so they're like higher than they're supposed to be. So don't go saying I suck if I start to lose at like the 10th floor and stuff. Like, how many floors are there to the challenge exactly? Because I know Banga's team is going to be in the 90s, approximately. Since... Wait, that would make Benga more powerful. Or Banjuru, as he's called in Japanese versions, everyone recognizes him as. That would make him more powerful than Red. In Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Did you know Red's Pokemon in Heart Gold and Soul Silver were not EV trained? They had 0 EV stats. So they were actually really weak and only fit the tackle 50 level 60 team. The team that you would have at that point. Miniature Starburst candies. Yum. This candy's really good. 2 zings! Wow. Anyway. I wonder how much a guy like that would get paid. I wonder how much, if that guy was to be paid, how much would he get paid weekly for just saying, you can come back now and say, oh, here's your prize. Oh, you can challenge Area 5 now. Oh, here's your prize. Enjoy your day, sir. You come back now. I wonder how much he would be paid to do that. Not much. Probably minimum wage. Anyway, that's the end of this episode. Leave a like if you liked the video. Leave a dislike if you didn't like the video. And I'm talking to a wall here. And, but remember, if you dislike the video, put a reason in the comments, and subscribe if you would like to see more, and add the video to favorites if you really did like the video, and that should be in your favorites playlist. Playlist, not playlist. Droid77 signing off for this episode of my miniseries for the Census Card Special on the White Tree Hollow. See you guys next episode.